International Women's Conference now, the 7th edition over the last 10 years, has stood for three E's, as we can really capture them. The first, of course, education. Yesterday, Malika ji shared with us how in India alone, more than 43,000 children, out of which 50%, close to 50% are girl children, over 421 schools are getting free education. And the efforts of the IWC are to support this education. You know, almost 90% of these children are first generation literates. And you will be happy to know that all our alumni, our schools have a very strong alumni. Our students who graduated in 1990 and 95 and so on have now gone on to become teachers in our own school. They have got government jobs. They have become economically self-sufficient, not only for themselves, but also for their families and communities. So the butterfly effect of educating one child is really spreading to the entire nation in a way. All of you are part of it already by the virtue of being here in the conference, and we really look forward to continuing this partnership. What do you think? Good idea? Yeah? And we were already having so many discussions, you know, bilaterally. There are interests of starting schools in Gujarat. There are interests of starting schools in Rajasthan. And we really look forward to continuing these conversations so that more and more children and girl children get educated. You know, two of our students are really star matter of pride for us. One is educating to become a doctor. And that has come out of one of the previous International Women's Conference efforts. So she will actually, in the next 3 years, graduate as a doctor. Imagine, she would have otherwise been having no chance for education. And one already has become a doctor. And not only this, you know, even vocationally, one of our students has been recruited by the Indian Railways, her name is Priyanka, as the first woman train driver in India. Metro driver, yeah, in Bangalore, she's the first woman metro driver. So there are such incredible individual stories. So 43,000 children are 43,000 stories of personal transformation. And we want to make this 43,000 into 43 million. And let us work together for that. Yeah? So one E was, of course, education. The second E is environment. Yesterday, Kamalji shared so beautifully about the efforts happening in the Middle East for environment. And of course, we have our pledge to go home with. So we promised to plant 16 trees in our lifetime. Yeah, we should clap loudly now. This is the time to keep clapping. And we are continuing our efforts of the Hara Desh, Hari Dharti program on really educating about the harmful effects of using plastic, about planting trees. And this is something I think it's a great idea for us to take back. What do you think? Yes? Yeah? In our own communities, in our own way, creating awareness about, you know, plastic. Before this Women's Conference, not many of us also knew about the impact of what will happen if bees become extinct. Would you agree? Just that awareness about these facts makes us more alert in the way we are living our daily lives. So that's something we can all take back. And of course, the third E is that of empowerment. So what can we do as a community to help our sisters who are not as fortunate as us socially, economically? And of course, we've had so many discussions. There are so many projects that will go ahead in Indonesia. Yeah, in Indonesia as well, in India, in South America, South Africa, other parts of the world. And you know what I truly believe, and I'm sure you will agree, is that Gurudev has blessed us with the biggest gift of all, the ability to handle our mind and the ability to find peace within ourselves. And individual peace is the way for societal peace and therefore global peace. And as the Art of Living Foundation, I think the biggest strength that we have is ability to build this capacity, whether it's in our schools, whether it's in our colleges, whether it's in women communities, in leadership roles for women and men also in leadership roles, so that they can become enriched in the way they live and stressless in the way they live, and therefore become agents of change. So we urge all of you to make the best of these tools and techniques to take back to your communities so that we can contribute to make stronger communities.